I DCA'd throughout 2023 as my holds for 2025. Oh, dollar cost average. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for the crypto course, but I watch your videos regularly and would like to learn how to efficiently take profits this bull run. Should I study things like technical analysis, finding trends?
So what we usually say for people is they need 3 skills within crypto to understand how to analyze the market correctly, which is technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and on-chain data. On-chain data probably being the most foreign to everybody because it's blockchain specific. If you can understand the basics of each of those 3 and then go deep into one, that's going to be your power play. So you can use, there's profit taking strategies with each of them, but you want to learn all 3. If you haven't started with any of them, go with what you learn best. So for example, if you're a visual learner like me, then basically you'll go towards technical analysis most likely. If you're an auditory type learner like Miguel, you might go more towards fundamentals and news-based analysis. If you're like a data quant type person, you might go more towards on-chain. But generally speaking, yeah, like build your skills. If you watch both of our YouTubes for free, we do streams 4 to 5 days a week, every single week when we are not doing the course. When we're doing the course, the whole month of February will be offline, dedicated to everybody in the crypto mindset course. But yeah, if he learns on my show every day, I go through what are we looking at on-chain, what are we looking at in the news, and then what are we looking at with the price, the technical analysis of this. And a lot of the times the on-chain data actually is a good place to find like, hey, we have like a local top, or we have kind of the market moving too far. So go and watch those streams. If you probably watch something like about a month and a half to 2 months of content of the last couple of months, then you were like, okay, I get the lingo, I get what they're talking about. So that's why we do the YouTube absolutely for free every single day, is for the fact that, you know, we know there's a lot of people out there that just need to start and make some money. And then once they've made money with us for, you know, 3, 6, 9 months, whatever it is, then come take the course once you're ready.
Yeah,
That's fair
enough, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If you guys can't afford the course, that's totally cool. It's live right now, by the way, so you guys want to get in there. But if you can't afford it, it's fine. We'll try to give you guys as much free value as we can. But it's pinned in the comments, guys, and at the top of the description as well. Diamond Hand Deegan goes, yo, Fresh, you bought some of that. I got to get my glasses.
BBC. Don't cap the token. I haven't, but that's pretty funny. There's a token named BBC.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh my
Shout out
goodness,
to
bro.
9 Inch guys.
9 inch as well.
Wait, what does that stand for, though?
Well, what do you think?
9 Inch BBC.
Exactly what you think.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna have to invest, bro.
There you go.
Just saying.
Some guy in the UK made it.
Oh
It's a-
my
it's a
god.
meme going.
Antonio Boris says, "Hey FNF, I'm that kid that got jumped a week ago in school. Can y'all compare 2 pictures of me in white? My Instagram is Antonio Boros 7. One pic is with me outside, being beside a wall. One in the gym. I'm wearing a white tee in both the pictures. Gym gains. This is 1 year. Not this stream, brother, but maybe next time. Mike
Yeah,
C
this is
says,
a crypto stream, bro.
appreciate the value and knowledge you four provide day in and day out. CMC alumni here. Get the course now. CC, which is Cultivate Crypto, DCC, say we hit the Hall of Fame this cycle. How does one get some gains passively to leave and try to start a business? Have some income.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't take off the question. I need to read the end of that one again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what was the last part? So how does it get some gains, passively leave and start business? So I don't. If you want to talk about the dangers,
Yeah.
but then also like the positives about farming, because like
Sure.
there can be some. There's like it's not passive gains in crypto, but it's compound gains.
Right. So there's 2 big ways. Either your ratio trading, which means like you're selling your asset into an asset that moves in tandem with something, and then at some points it out pumps it, and then you sell it into that asset. It comes down and you trade back into it, and then you've made more coins. Or your yield farming, which is a lot more riskier because you're putting your asset with another asset and the prices move around, and you can incur something called like impermanent loss, but it pays like a dividend out on like every second. So you're able to collect it all the time and stuff like that. But I would probably recommend I would just hold the assets and not try to, like, I would rather you sell some on the way up and put that cash away for your business rather than try, because like you should only be doing this stuff if you're paying attention. You can buy and hold, that's fine, and can pay attention to your business. That's how I started. I wasn't able to be 100% crypto when I started, so I just bought and hold. But if you're trying to actively get income, this is where people get in trouble. This is where most people lost a lot of smart guys lost a lot of money on stuff like Luna, Celsius, Voyager, and stuff because they went on these platforms oh, these guys are guaranteeing me 9% a year. Cool. Or oh, let me put my stable coin to gain 20% a year. Nice, super safe. And then they go down and they lost all their money.
Damn.
So sometimes that 20% or 9% ain't worth 100% of their fucking money. It's not worth it at all. So there's ways to safely do it. Like there's some coins, there's some coins you can stake hex, and that you ain't gonna lose coins, but the coin could go up and down in value, right? There's you can stake your phantom. There's ways to do it. There's some coins that lend themselves where you can stake it and leave it alone. But other ones are like extremely active, and I wouldn't recommend doing that and stuff like that. So
you want to focus on long-term goals. So another way to put it, like as well, if you're doing all of these different things we talk about in the course to make increase your stack, then basically what I would say is make the money between now and the next 1 to 1.5 years. Then easy, right? Take a third out and then save that for taxes and anything you might need to spend. Take a third out and use that to reinvest in the market. The other third, so let's say you made $1 million and you have like $333,000 that you then can use to spend on things, whether that's Lamboing out or whether that's starting reinvesting in your own business or stuff like that. Try to take advantage of the whole market and have a little bit more patience. I think it's usually the people who try to hit stuff within a week, a month, short-term time frames where they tend to lose money because they get chopped up without being clear on their goal.
The coins, unlike in stocks, right? So, like some people are invested in dividend stocks, and that's a strategy, right? Or people are like stocks. If you're investing into an ETF, it's roughly going to do, like, if you're in the S&P 500, you might do 7 to 12% a year. Decent, right? But in one good year of crypto, a coin could go up 5 times. Bitcoin itself is up 3 times from the bottom.
Yeah,
it's Bitcoin, the safest thing, the most boomerest of coins, the boomer coin of all time, Bitcoin. It's up 3 times from the bottom. Ethereum's up that much. Some of these altcoins are gonna, if you're in a coin, it just holding it will appreciate in value so much that the dividends payouts doesn't matter really. Right. I wouldn't even stake Ethereum just because. Here's the problem: is it takes 32 Ethereum to stake Ethereum by yourself. Okay,
wow.
by yourself, 32 Ethereum. That's 70.
That's a lot.
I think it's $78,000.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money, right? So what happens is the average guy will go, okay, I'll just leave it on Coinbase, on Kraken. And I like Coinbase, but they'll leave it on Coinbase. They'll leave it on Kraken. They'll leave it on Gemini. They'll leave it on Crypto.com. All reputable. That's the big 4 in America, right? One of them goes down during. What happened in 2022? Almost everything crashed. Everything went down. FTX. I mean,
Celsius.
Dude, all these
hedge funds.
Sam.
Sam. Yeah. Well, them boys.
Sam
them boys. Them boys. Yeah.
Gotta get that lockup sound.
Actually, it was the FBI that came after him. FBI, open up! Oh yeah.
No longer freed.
Yeah. Even like passive, and this is the whole thing about passive.
Hey man, that's pretty good.
That's good.
That was
I
good.
like that.
But passive, I always laugh at passive income. It's never passive. It's never passive. You have to watch it and stuff. I mean, you could make some passive income. It's cool, but you're either taking a huge cut. Someone's taking a huge cut to manage it for you, or the other side is that like you don't realize the risk in it.
So you recommend to buy and hold for beginners.
Yeah.
And if you're more advanced and you want to take that
play.
risk,
you can play.
stake if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to understand your risk.
I would say the trading is more intermediate, and then I would like everything is once you have a certain amount of kind of experience in the space, then you could try to do it. But I would only recommend if you're going to trade 10 to 20% maximum of the portfolio. That's it until you really get your bearings, and then from there you have to. There's a certain time in your portfolio value that you're going to choose. Okay, am I going to be the guy? Because there's all these investors. Like, am I going to be the trading guy? Am I going to be just the buy and hold guy, or am I going to be like the guy that tries to compound through like yield farming? There's kind of these 3 schools, and which one are you going to choose? And you have to choose what's better for you. And trading takes more time.
Whatever you understand the most, right? Like you gotta go towards start coming. Like a lot of people, they don't know about the industry. So like come into the course, take in all the information, start doing some stuff, and be like, oh, okay, this method here like fits best with my psychology, or this method over here fits me better. So once you start doing, you learn. Because for me as well, like when I first heard about crypto, I was like, shit's complicated. Like I understand tech, but like I'm not that deep into it. So I'm just like, is it really for me? And then I just found out how to buy something. I'm like, shit, that's easier than I thought. Right. And then you start kind of getting in there, you start seeing some wins with your portfolio, and that like motivates the hell out of you to really go and really understand this stuff. Because once you start making money with it, once you have that first 3, 4, 5x, you're just like, holy shit. Like
it's possible.
It's very possible.
Like watch this. Like we were here on Friday. Solana was $80. Today it's $101.
Damn.
If y'all had taken action and bought some damn Solana on Friday, you would have been up by now.
Yeah, but it fluctuates up and down, and you have to sometimes like the one thing we tell our students all the time. have a list. Like there's apps like Deck Screener and stuff where you can have all your coins on there so you can see the prices. But I'd recommend for a lot of you guys, because they can't emotionally control themselves, do not put the inputs of like, I've got this and this, like having the total amount, like your net worth. People can't handle that, because they'll see the number go up or down and they fucking like lose their fucking mind over it and stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is good to know, you roughly know what you have, but it's just, I think it's pretty unhealthy for most of these investors, especially if they're starting off, to have the full picture on their whole portfolio, because